Cyber Daily News for May 14th, 2026. Leading off, Microsoft's May Patch Tuesday is a big one. The company released fixes for 138 vulnerabilities in a single release, including 30 rated critical. The affected products span Windows, Office, Edge, Azure, .NET, Visual Studio, SQL Server, the Copilot family, and yes, even the Telnet client. Among the standouts is a critical Windows DNS client flaw that could allow remote code execution through malicious DNS responses with no authentication or user interaction required. Patch fast. Next up, KACE Systems Management Appliance is in serious trouble. Researchers at Hunt.io disclosed CVE 2025-32975, a CVSS 10.0 authentication bypass in KACE SMA's single sign-on handler. An unauthenticated attacker on the network can impersonate any user, including administrators. Hunt reports at least 60 organizations already exposed in the wild. If you run KACE, treat this as code red. Turning to the enterprise flaw, Foxconn has confirmed a cyber attack on several of its North American factories. The Nitrogen ransomware group is taking credit, claiming it stole roughly 8 terabytes of data, including documents and schematics, tied to customers like Apple, Google, Dell, and Nvidia. Foxconn says affected factories are resuming normal production, but the supply chain implications here are significant. Email administrators, listen up. A new XIM flaw, tracked as CVE 2026-45198-5 and nicknamed dead.letter, has been disclosed. It's a remote use after free vulnerability with a CVSS score of 9.8, triggered when a TLS close notify alert arrives mid-BDAT transfer. It affects XIM builds with GNU TLS support and can lead to memory corruption and potential code execution. XIM has released a patch. Apply it now. In breach news, telehealth provider OpenLoop Health has confirmed a January data breach affecting 716,000 people. Attackers accessed the company's systems between January 7th and 8th and exfiltrated personal information. OpenLoop says electronic health records, social security numbers, and financial account data were not involved. A hacker using the handle stuck in 2019 has claimed responsibility. Defenders are losing the race against disclosure. Researchers report that attackers began exploiting a newly disclosed authentication bypass in PraisonAI, less than 4 hours after the flaw became public. The window between disclosure and weaponization keeps shrinking, a reminder that for internet-facing systems, patching schedules have to move at machine speed. On the nation-state front, Bitdefender has linked the China-aligned threat group FamousSparrow to a sustained intrusion campaign against an Azerbaijani oil and gas company. Researchers tracked 3 separate intrusion waves between late December and late February, with attackers reusing the same entry point each time. FamousSparrow overlaps with the Earth Estuaries and Salt Typhoon activity clusters, and the targeting reflects Azerbaijan's growing role as a strategic European energy supplier. And finally, a researcher has dropped 2 unpatched Windows 0 days. The first, dubbed YellowKey, is a BitLocker bypass that requires physical access to the device. The second, GreenPlasma, enables elevation of privilege to system. With no fix yet from Microsoft, physical security and least privilege controls just got more important. That's a wrap for today's Cyber Daily News. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest in cybersecurity. Catch us on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform. See you tomorrow.